Teacher Jukesing, why do I like to postpone the more important things? The more I like to postpone it? Is there something wrong with me?
It's not that you have a problem. It's your brain that's betraying you.
My own brain is betraying me.
Yes, the brain is naturally seeking comfort and instinctively resists complex thinking and change.
This is outrageous. Why does my brain do this?
95% of the brain's operations are automated to save energy.
So I procrastinate because my brain wants to save electricity.
Precisely, understand your procrastination. It's essentially the brain's energy-saving mode at work.
Energy-saving mode? My brain has a power-saving function like a phone.
It's really like that. The brain consumes more energy than other organs.
So to save electricity, he made me stop thinking.
Yes, evolution has made the brain instinctively avoid deep thinking. That's why you always procrastinate on difficult tasks.
Why can some people efficiently complete tasks and don't procrastinate? My friend Wendy is very disciplined.
Because they have mastered the operating system of the brain.
What operating system? The brain can be understood like this?
Of course, he knows how to jump out of automatic thinking and actively turn on the deep thinking mode of the brain.
So I procrastinate, not because I'm lazy, but because I don't know how to control my brain.
That's right.
So how can I start to control it?
When you understand the 3 working states of the brain, you can break through cognitive limitations and control your behavior.
Wait a minute, what 3 working states? It's too critical.
They are survival mode, default mode, and growth mode.
It sounds complicated.
95% of people are trapped in the first 2. Only by actively activating the 3rd type can we truly grow.
I feel like I'm stuck in the first 2. Can you explain the characteristics of these 3 modes?
Survival mode focuses on security,
which is the desire to survive.
Yeah, whereas the default is for comfort, which is the state you are most comfortable with.
I understand this. What about the 3rd one? Is the most important growth mode.
The growth mode pursues a sense of achievement, but it requires you to actively activate it. It won't enter automatically.
It sounds like I'm in the first 2 patterns every day. Is this the so-called comfort zone?
Exactly. Your brain has a psychological comfort zone.
So,
anything that steps out of your comfort zone will be instinctively resisted by the brain.
So that's why I can't stop swiping short videos.
That's right. Watching short videos releases dopamine, which gives the brain immediate satisfaction. But learning and working don't have immediate rewards.
So the brain is unwilling to choose.
Absolutely. The brain prefers instant gratification, while learning and working have delayed rewards.
Wow, is that how we get addicted to the tech companies?
You're so smart. Modern products are the best at the brain's reward mechanism. They are precisely manipulating your attention, making you unconsciously addicted to low-value behaviors.
That's terrifying. How can we get rid of this state of being controlled? Is there any practical method?
The key is to develop metacognitive abilities.
What's this advanced vocabulary of metacognition?
It's the ability to think about your own thinking. It's like standing outside your head and observing your thoughts.
This sounds difficult. How can ordinary people develop this ability?
It's as simple as asking yourself every day, what am I thinking about at this moment?
That's simple?
Yes, deliberate pauses through daily reflection. It takes you out of your mind. Become the master of your mind, not a slave.
But I feel it's hard to change even after knowing this. Just like knowing smoking is harmful but can't quit.
Because you lack a true inner driving force.
What does this mean?
Change under external pressure is difficult to sustain. You must find the source of inner motivation.
Inner drive means finding what you really love.
And not only that, it's a 3-tiered propulsion system.
What is this 3-layer system?
Goal-driven, value-driven, and identity-driven.
What does identity-driven mean? It's a bit of a loop.
For example, when you identify with me as a lifelong learner, learning is no longer something you do, it's a part of you. Change will come naturally.
Oh, so the key is to identify with that identity.
Yes, when you identify with that identity, you will automatically act according to the standards of that identity, without additional willpower.
So to change procrastination, willpower alone is not enough. Need to change self-perception on a deeper level.
Too accurate. Willpower is a limited resource. Relying on it to fight against the brain's instincts is doomed to fail.
So what should we do?
You must reprogram your cognitive system.
How to do it?
Through subconscious programming techniques. Use the special state of the brain before going to bed.
What's so special about the 15 minutes before sleep?
The brain is in a critical state of half awake. It's especially susceptible to suggestions.
Before going to bed, plan what you will do tomorrow. What's so special about that?
Not just planning, but emotional imagination. The scene and feelings of completing the task.
Feelings are also important?
Vital. Bring the feeling to imagine in order to penetrate the subconscious.
I seem to understand. It's not just a list, but to let the subconscious accept the task.
So clever. This is the back door of the brain. It bypasses the resistance at the conscious level. It's like hacking into your own brain system. That's how you set the next day's action pattern. Can be executed without relying on willpower.
Can this theory explain why I learn inefficiently? I always forget what I read.
Because you stay at the first level of learning, collecting.
The first level? There are other levels.
Yes, there are higher levels of connection and creation.
What does it mean to gather connections and create? Can you be more specific?
Collecting means obtaining information. The most basic learning is reading books and listening to lectures. Connecting is to establish a connection between new knowledge. Creation is to output your own opinions. Only by combining the three can we achieve deep learning.
So I have to change my approach to learning. How exactly?
Establishing a complete knowledge management system includes 3 links.
What are the 3 steps?
Digestion and output. Let knowledge form a closed loop instead of one-way input.
But I feel like I can't even achieve basic focus. I want to play with my phone after 5 minutes.
And that's normal, because attention needs training like a muscle.
Can attention be trained too?
Of course, you can use the Pomodoro technique. Gradually extend the focus time to break through the attention black hole.
I know the tomato method, but I can't stick to it. It's always a 3-minute heat.
That's because you haven't formed the habit of review.
What is a replay?
It is to reverse the summary and continue to iterate your own method. It requires establishing a positive cycle of action, reflection, and adjustment.
Hearing you say that, it feels like we have a lot of problems are due to not understanding how our brains work. So we keep using the wrong methods to work hard.
So incisive, like someone who doesn't understand the principles of cars, who step on the accelerator but don't know how to shift gears. No matter how much you step on the accelerator, you can't get on the expressway.
Yes, no matter how hard you try, you won't make progress.
Cognitive awakening is the manual for understanding the engine of the brain.
Now I finally understand why all my previous efforts were in vain. What should I do from today?
The first step to change is to identify your default thought patterns.
How exactly?
When an automatic reaction is detected, pause for 3 seconds. Ask yourself if I can make a better choice at this moment.
Just stop for 3 seconds and ask yourself a question?
Yes, this simple act is the starting point of cognitive awakening. You can interrupt the automatic mode.
Instead of fighting against the brain, we should understand and use its working rules.
Exactly. Cognitive awakening is not the end, it's the beginning. Start a truly efficient and meaningful life. Master the brain to master destiny.
After listening to this, it feels like life has to start all over again. Thank you, Teacher Awaken, for your sharing today.
Remember, the first step to change is to understand how the brain works. Then be the master of your own thinking, not a slave.
This book has simply changed my perception. Why don't you share your procrastination quirks in the comments section? In the next issue, we will continue to uncover the 7 habits of highly effective people. Remember to like and follow, don't miss it.